What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge as we're about 2 hours from Game 1 of the Women's College World Series Championship Series between the Longhorns and the Sooners. Getting started about 2 hours from now at Devon Park. Before we get started in this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like and comment on this video. Specifically, who do you have as the Game 1 starters in this game? Jay, I know there's a lot of noise surrounding this decision as to who it's going to be for OU. It seems like everyone thinks it's going to be Tegan Cavan for the Longhorns, but for OU, there's so many possibilities, especially considering how many pitches Kelly Maxwell, Dr. Maxwell threw yesterday. So, Jay, who do you got?
Well, last night on the video, I think I went with Nicole May. The more I think about it, listening to Patty Gasso a little bit this morning with Chris Plank, I kind of think it might be Maxwell. I don't know. I mean, Patty said some interesting things with Plank, and game one thing she says, game one is such an important game in the World Series. And so I'm wondering, she also said a lot of it's going to depend on how Kelly feels as far as after pitching a lot last night, but she did have quite a bit of time to recover. The game's not till 7:00 tonight. So, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning a little bit Maxwell right now. It's still pretty close, I think, maybe between May and Maxwell. And maybe I'm totally wrong and be Kirsten Deal. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm leaning right now.
I think it's going to be Maxwell. Just the way she pitched after giving those home runs.
Yeah, she got on a roll a little bit.
She settled down a lot. And last night on the live, Jay, I talked about how they may go to Maxwell and see how she's feeling. I'm still, though, we're 2 hours away. I haven't changed my decision. I still think they're going with the senior Nicole May. And then going Maxwell maybe 2 and 3. And look, I know this is shocking to say. I could foresee a Maxwell Deal Keeney triple threat, 2 innings each. A May Deal Keeney type of thing where these batters only see each pitcher once. I don't know, Jay. It's up in the air to me. Again, we're 2 hours away. I trust what Gasso's going to decide, but there are some possibilities. And I don't think we can throw out that Kirsten Deal won't start, Jay.
No, I mean, it's a possibility. You look at throughout the season, who pitched the most innings for Oklahoma against Texas is Kelly Maxwell. That's who she pitched well, but that's who they've seen the most of. So you could look at that too and say, maybe OU wants to throw somebody that they haven't seen enough of. You look at Tegan Cavan for Texas. That's the pitcher OU's seen the least out of their pitchers. So it's kind of interesting how you want to play that and who has an advantage, who has a disadvantage. But, yeah, I'm not ruling anything off the table right now. I'm really not. Game one, though, this is a massive game. OU's got to – I think a lot of what you said, too, with maybe they pitch a few pitchers, a couple innings each. I think a lot of that's totally going to depend on how the starter's going and also how the offense is going with Oklahoma, if they're able to get a lead and how the starting pitcher's doing. I don't think if starting pitcher's thrown 2 perfect innings, she's not coming out. I don't think. So I think a lot of it just kind of depends on gameplay.
Yeah, I'm like you, Jay. I like what you said there.
Yeah. And so, hey, Braden, are you saying no chance for Keeney today in Deal?
No.
And look, maybe Gasso says I'm riding with the seniors here. Keeney is a senior, those guys.
I don't think that has anything to do with her. I don't think seniors or freshmen. I think it's all in. I think it all just depends. She says she feels like they're all throwing the ball well right now. So maybe that's in whatever that's inside bullpen or whatever. But I think maybe it's also how they're. I mean, you look at it. Kirsten Deal, Carly Keeney, neither have really pitched innings in a World Series championship series. You see what I'm saying? So they've had great experience. Like Keeney's got a ton of experience, but nothing in this level. Whereas you do have Nicole May and Kelly Maxwell, who pitched a lot in the World Series, but they don't have a ton of championship series innings either. This is a new area for Kelly Maxwell too.
Well, hey, both of you.
Okay.
Who do you feel most comfortable putting in the circle tonight? Just as a fan, as someone who's watched this sport, this team all year long, who do you personally feel most comfortable with in the circle going into tonight?
I think Maxwell.
Kelly Maxwell.
Here's the thing, Maxwell. If she's not walking people, I think she's dang good. Here's the thing, she pitched not great yesterday against Florida, 3 home runs, still settled down and went 8 innings. I mean, so I think even on the and she even said, I didn't have on the post-game interview, she said, I knew right away I didn't have my best stuff. So she knew it. Like, she knew her stuff was not where it needed to be. She fought and battled through and fought through it and got the win. So I think right now, Nicole May is another one, though, that I've always been kind of leery in the biggest games, right? But here's what I'll say about Nicole May. Maybe she's got that last game of her career, big game, just mindset, mentality to go out there and pitch an absolute gem. I mean, maybe that's what's on her plate this series. Who knows? We'll see.
Hey, let me ask you one final question, guys, before we get off this. And I want the viewers to comment on this, please. Right now, again, we're about 2 hours away. Who is the starter? First question. In the same sentence, how many pitchers will OU pitch tonight?
Here's what I'm going to say. They're going to go one pitcher, Kelly Maxwell. Kelly Maxwell pitches a good game. I think OU wins in the neighborhood of maybe 4-2 or something like that. I think it's going to be pretty low scoring. I think Maxwell goes a distance, and then I think you could see what happens game 2 and who they throw. But that's where I'm going to go. That's my gut feeling. It's just a gut feeling right now with 2 hours before the game here.
Braden?
Kelly Maxwell. 5-2 OU. Yeah, go to the distance.
And I'm still going to go with Nicole May, and I'm going to say there's going to be 2 pitchers. I'm saying May and Keeney will both pitch tonight. OU wins. I think the scoring runs is the biggest thing, and I think OU is going to put it on Tegan Kavan early. I got OU 7-3 in this game, in the first game of the Women's College World Series. Hey, here's the thing, though, viewers. We don't know, and I'm sure Gasso knows already, and we'll find out here in an hour or two who the starter is going to be. But right now, drop it in the chat right now who you have as the Game 1 starter and how many pitchers will OU use tonight. Thanks for watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. If you're not subscribed, do so. Also, check out the Fan Stop. We'll see you next time. Boomer.
Sooner.